Hello, my name is Alba Pagliaccio. This is my ID card, and today I'm going to talk about some theories of second language acquisition. Just a second. Yeah. The first theory is the behaviorist theory. And the main authors of this theory were Watson and Skinner. The basis of this theory is the stimulus-response reinforcement and habit formation. It has significant influence during the 1940s and 1970s. The teaching method was audiolingualism, and the classroom activity were based on imitation and memorization. The teacher focused on oral language, the pronunciation, rhythm, intonation, and try to give the students the positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement based on their answers. Then we have the universal grammar. It was proposed by Noam Chomsky in 1960s. He also developed the idea of language acquisition device that states that human beings are equipped with a specific faculty for language acquisition. This theory have their basis on innate hypothesis. According to Chomsky in 1981, the brain is already programmed to understand certain structures. And language have a common, he points out that language has a common structural basis that are a set of rules known as universal grammar. For him, learning the grammar of a second language is simply a matter of setting the right patterns. The next one is monitor theory. It was proposed by Stephen Krashen in 1978. This theory has 5 hypotheses. The first one is the natural order hypothesis, in which mentions that we acquire the rules of a language in a predictable way or in a predictable order. The main hypothesis talked about the students elaborate their linguistic productions through an internal monitor that takes use on learned knowledge. In this way, students with all the knowledge that they acquire are able to organize and structure their ideas in the correct way. For this reason, it is important that teachers give them enough time for all this, for them to organize in their minds all the information. The acquisition learning hypothesis. In this one, they differentiate learning as a conscientious, formal, planned, and structural focus process, while acquisition is a subconscious process in a natural interactions environment where the individuals internalize the language in a good way. Then we have the input hypothesis. In this, the learner acquires language by understanding message or by receiving comprehensible input. The effective filter hypothesis, the attitude of the learner, their feelings, their set of mind, and other emotional factors affect in a good or in a bad way all the learning process. Then we have social cultural theory. It was developed by Vygotsky. In this theory, the social interactions are very important because it influences in children's cognitive growth. So learning occurs when there are interactions with others in their communities. For example, when they learn in basis on the interactions with their parents, with their peers, with adults with teachers, and all the people around them. According to CURT 2020, culture is significant in learning. Language is the root of culture, and individuals learn and develop within their role in the community. This Vygotsky also developed the idea of a scaffolding hypothesis, in which points out some principles for teachers. For example, they suggest to collaborative learning discourse, modeling and scaffolding as strategies to support student intellectual development. This social cultural theory, in this social cultural theory, the culture and all the environment are very important for the students to acquire the language in the effective way. For Vygotsky, everything is learned by two steps or in two levels. The first through interaction with others, and then integrate all this information into the individual's mental structure. And for this, they point out that all the interactions are very important for acquiring a new language. Thank you, and I appreciate your time. Bye.